I know you guys can't see her, but Yogi is right here. There's her nose. Hi, honey. So if I seem distracted, it's because I'm petting my dog. So let's just dive in then, because from the title of this video, you should be able to tell I'm going to be doing my quarterly goals update. I want to say I'm really proud of myself for like keeping up with these, because planning for like my quarterly goals update videos has kind of helped me keep focused on my goals for the year. And you know, and they're not even like for this year, they're just things that I want to keep working on. So thinking about them almost constantly has helped me keep focused on them. And if you notice, my Chiefs sweater, the day this video is going live is the first game of the season. Gonna unveil the banner for the Super Bowl champions from last season. I'm very excited. I cannot wait for football season. So I'm filming this and I'm like preemptively very excited about it. So anyway, let's actually just get started. I know I said I would, so let's dive in. In my very first like goals video, I broke all of my goals out into 6 different categories. We're going to stick with that theme. So we'll start with health goals. If you've been following along, and even if you haven't, I started a new diet in July, and the whole household, all 4 of us, are doing this diet, and it's been very successful so far and very sustainable, surprisingly. I had hoped that it would be. I imagined that it would be. And time has proven us right. It is very sustainable. It's easy for us to keep up with. We like the food we're eating, and we don't feel hungry or deprived. So that's great. Also, as far as health goals go, I have been walking. Yes, I see you. I have been walking on my treadmill at my desk for 2 hours every workday. I've missed a couple of days here and there. You know, when we first started the diet in July, I missed the 4th of July because we didn't work that day. I missed a day in July when I took my sister to the doctor. I missed a week when I was sick because I just felt so terrible. I didn't want to work, but I didn't have sick time, and so I had to work. I've been wearing my watch, my Apple Watch, on my shoe because it helps me keep a more accurate count of my steps when I'm walking at my desk, because most of the time I'm typing or, you know, doing other things on my computer, playing with an Excel spreadsheet. So it doesn't always count like the wrist movements, but if I put it on my shoe, it will recognize, hey, you're walking, and it will recognize that as both exercise and steps. So I have a more accurate step count for the whole month of July and August, because now we're into September, which is exciting. But now I'm averaging about 15,000 steps a day, minus the weekends, because I don't get nearly as many steps in on the weekends. Unless we go out and do things, I don't get 15,000 steps on the weekend. But it is really nice to get a bunch of steps in during the week while I'm working, because I'm multitasking, and I always love how that feels to get 2 things done at once. I'm very happy with my health progress, prioritizing my health. I feel so much better. I've detoxed from caffeine. I don't rely on a cup of coffee in the morning to wake up and become a functioning human being anymore. I still love the ritual of drinking coffee, but I don't feel like I need it. Now it's more like I want that, you know? In the future, what I'm gonna do to, you know, keep working on my health, I'm gonna keep working on walking 2 hours a day. If I could, I would like to increase that to 3, but knowing what my workload is right now, I know it's not realistic for me at this point in time to walk 3 hours a day. And the treadmill that I have right now, I just don't know that it could handle 3 hours a day, because I try to like break it up so that it has time to cool off between, you know, when I walk. I am going to stick with this diet. We're going to do another reduction phase for another 6 weeks. Starting very soon, which I'm looking forward to. I'm just looking forward to continuing to feel better and continuing to prioritize my health. I have a couple of doctor's appointments I need to make. I need to go to the eye doctor because I need contact lenses, because my glasses are fine, prescriptions are great. I bought a bunch of pairs of glasses off of Zenny the last time I bought glasses, the last time I got my eyes checked. So I don't need new glasses, but I'm running out of contact lenses. So I need to go to the eye doctor so I can get, you know, an updated prescription for contact lenses. So for health goals, you know, I'm really happy. I'm really satisfied and motivated to keep the progress rolling. So I'm not going to give up. I'm not satisfied to stay where I'm at. I'm going to keep moving, but I think I'm in a really good place, and I know how to proceed from here, and I think I'm satisfied with that. Next up is wealth goals. I've been talking about this CD that I invested in about 18 months ago. It's coming to term this month, finally. I got an email from Discover, and I actually have an offer for, I think it's I'm looking at my notes, it's 5.1% APY. So I could put it into the 5.1%, which is actually higher than what I'm making right now on, the CD. I think it's like 4.9 question mark. I think it's 4.9. But I'm considering putting it into the 5.1%. I haven't decided yet. I've got like one more week before it comes to term. So I've got a little bit of time, and then they give me like a 2-week grace period before, they just reinvest it for me. I've got some time this week to think about it and, look into it a little bit more. So I'm gonna, think about that. I haven't decided yet, but it's exciting to see that over the last 18 months I've received almost $200 in interest alone on money that I put away, and I just promised not to touch it, And then it helps me because I know that I've got a little bit of a nest egg put away. Also in the wealth category, my HSA is fully funded. I've really socked money away into it when I started this new job. Part of it is that their HSA contribution platform is really difficult to navigate, and I just told it how much I wanted to put into it, and it assumed that I was coming into it without having put anything into my HSA already. So for a while I was putting almost $400 every paycheck into my HSA, and that was hurting just a little bit, but it is fully funded now. Yay. I had thought that once my HSA was fully funded, I would maybe kind of divert those funds from my paycheck into my 401k contributions, and I don't think I'm going to do that. I think as the end of the year is approaching and, we're making travel plans for next year, I think I like the idea of having maybe a little bit more cash flow into my checking account. So for now, I'm going to leave my 401k contributions where they are, the way that they are, and then December, January, I will reconsider, all of those. But for now, I think it'll be nice to actually have a little bit more money, more spending money, and we've got some home projects too that we're thinking about spending some money on. We've decided we want a new couch. We've been thinking about that for a long time. We've decided we need to hire somebody to help us paint the stairwell, and we're going to save some money for that. Mom and Emma don't feel comfortable with me climbing on the roof to put up Christmas lights, so we're going to try to get some quotes and see how much it would be to have somebody else do that for us. So, I think it will help to have a little bit more cash flow. Of course, it would help if I had a job that paid me enough money to do all of these things without being so stressed about money, but I think a lot of people are in this situation, and I'm just trying to navigate it as well as I can without panicking. And, that's a very delicate line to walk, but I'm doing what I can. So those are my wealth goals and wealth updates. For my learning goals, I am going to start a rigorous process of learning a bunch of different processes at my new job. It's not so new anymore, but there are a lot of things that I don't know how to do yet or still. And I have received permission to kind of take time out of everybody's calendar to get them to teach me these things that they haven't been teaching me yet. So I think that's going to start either this week or next week, which I'm looking forward to. And then sometime in, I believe, October, we're going to be doing a software change. So that'll be fun. So all of my learning goals have been diverted into my actual job, and not quite so much professional development on my own time, but more like professional development on company time, trying to learn better ways to do my job more efficiently and how to help my team a little bit more, because I think that's really necessary at this point in time. So as far as making goals, I had a lot of lofty goals, and then you know how life just gets in the way. I had really wanted to make a costume to wear to Tampa Bay Comic-Con and to the Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers orchestra performance. But then we started this diet and I started losing a lot of weight, and I kind of have approached this with a little bit of fear and discomfort. Like I don't want to spend a lot of time making something that's not going to fit me in a year. So as far as like sewing clothes and making clothes, yes, I want to do that. But I want to improve my sewing skills first, and I want to make things that will fit me now and later first. So things like capes. I want to make a really epic cape. I'm thinking like the one that Taylor Swift wears or used to wear during the Willow song, like the green velvet one with a big hood. Like that's a dream of mine, to make a great, wonderful, like voluminous cape. I've wanted one for a really long time. I've looked and looked and looked at like Renaissance fairs. They didn't have any at Comic-Con, and it's really disappointing, and I don't want to just buy one on Amazon. I want something nice, and I feel like if I made it myself, it would mean even more. So I'm thinking that's gonna be my next like sewing project, and I'm really excited about it. I have something I want to make for Christmas. It's an advent calendar. I have a feeling we're gonna need to replace one of ours like really soon, and I want to make another one that's almost just like it. We can reuse like some of the little pieces of it, but I want to have one, you know, that fits our criteria, and I want to make one just like, or almost just like one we have, but better. So now I have like a template already, but then I can make it my own, right? So I have some ideas, and I'm trying to give myself a lot of grace because I have a lot of things I want to do, and I know I can't do all of them right now, but you know, I have so much time, right? You know, I'm not 30 yet, so I've got lots of time to do all these things, and what's the rush? But yeah, I do want to spend more time making things, and I do have a couple of things that I would like to make by the end of the year, but if it doesn't happen, I'm gonna give myself grace and forgive myself for it, because even just, you know, small little DIYs, painting the house, and, you know, making food, and just being creative in small ways, making YouTube videos. I'm so proud of myself for all of the YouTube videos that I've been making, and I don't feel weird watching myself anymore. I'm proud of the content that I'm putting out, and none of it makes me feel awkward or unsure the way that it used to, because I used to not like to watch myself on TV. Like, because mom puts my videos on the TV in the living room, and that's totally fine now. I don't mind it anymore, and I think it makes her happy because she can watch it in the living room and I'm not weird about it, and it makes me happy knowing that I'm publishing content to a public space on the internet. I'm publishing content that I'm proud of, you know? So I'm really proud of the YouTube videos and my upload consistency, which is something I've kind of struggled with since I started this channel. You know, I get really excited, and then I have a bunch of ideas, and then maybe they don't go the way I want them to, but you know, I'm learning to go with the flow a little bit more and forgive myself for not being perfect. Imagine that. So, yeah, as far as making goes, I'm satisfied. I am. It's not where I thought I would be, but you know, a lot of things aren't, and that's okay. I can live with that. Not everything goes the way you think it's gonna go. All right, time to talk about the way that I'm treating myself. These are my self goals. I think I mentioned maybe in the last goals update video that I was feeling kind of down and low, and I'm not feeling that way anymore. I'm feeling positive, I'm feeling optimistic, I'm feeling happy, hopeful. I'm really excited about a lot of things that are happening. I know the fall is coming, I know that football is coming, and I'm really excited about all of those things. We're doing a fantasy football league, like in this house. We've never done this before. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just excited about it. We've been playing board games too. We played something called the Village Crone this weekend, and then we taught my mom how to play Cards Against Humanity, and she whipped us. I knew she was going to be good at it, but I didn't know she was going to be that good at it. She was really good at it, and we had a lot of fun. We played it for like 4 hours. And so I'm just having a really good time spending time with the people that I like, and I'm allowing myself to have fun and relax and maybe not follow my plans exactly to a T. I had planned to film a video this weekend that I did not film, and you know, it's gonna be okay. And I know that. I know it's gonna be fine, and I can live with that, and I'm happy with that, and I'm just really feeling good, feeling optimistic, feeling hopeful. And I also really love my pets because they're all in here asleep with me right now. This is really cute. The last category is how I'm treating others, and I had plans with some friends. And, you know, like I keep saying, things don't always go to plan. Things don't always go the way you want them to. And unfortunately, we had an illness in our house and they were unable to come over. But we have a backup plan. We are going to hang out at Universal Studios in a couple of weeks instead, and that's going to be great. We're going to do some rides together, and it's going to be a great time. And I'm really excited about it. I have a dinner party planned. I've got people coming to my house. I invited them, people, to come to my house, and I'm going to make dinner. We're going to play a game, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to it. I have plans to go to the beach with some friends. I have plans to go to Disney Springs with some friends. I have friends that I play board games with, and I have friends that I get to talk to on the phone and on Instagram and on the internet and in person, and I'm so happy that I have these people that care about me in my life and they want to spend time with me and they don't mind, you know, my weird idiosyncrasies. And so I am trying to prioritize these people because I feel like if you tell them that you care about them and then you follow that up with actions that prove that you care about them, they will believe it. And I want them to know that I'm there for them because they're there for me. And, you know, I've had so many kind, wonderful people in my life that have been generous with their time and with so many other things. And I want to keep sharing my gratitude for them with them, if that makes any sense at all. I also have plans to go see my dad sometime this fall. That's a whole other story. It has been a big... we were supposed to go to a football game and then tickets didn't happen, and now, like, it was supposed to be 2 weeks and now I think it's just going to be 1, and so I haven't decided for sure when I'm going to go, but I do want to go see him, so I imagine I will go see him by the end of October. We will see. But I'm excited. I'm excited and I'm happy. And I've got a lot of great people in my life, and a lot of you guys are those people. You know, I'm thankful for you guys too, and I'm trying to be better about answering comments from you guys, because for a long time I was letting fear dictate how I interacted with people on the internet. And there were some really mean, rude, cruel comments that were sent my way, and I let that kind of terrorize me for a little while. But I'm over that, and I'm accepting that I have a wonderful community filled with wonderful, kind people who just want to see me succeed and who like me, surprisingly, and they appreciate my family, which is wonderful. And you all spend your time, precious time, watching me and supporting me and sending me comments and messages on Instagram. So I'm grateful for every single one of you that watches the videos, that leaves a comment, that sends me a message. Thank you for being kind to me. Thank you for being kind to my family. Thank you for being supportive of me and, you know, all of the things that I'm trying to do here on the internet. And oh my god, my cat's curling up on the pillow. Hold on. I'll insert a picture. Okay, so now that she is being precious and falling asleep, the dogs are asleep, I am going to turn off the camera before I get like too emotional. So thank you again for hanging out with me today, and you know, any other time you hang out with me, I appreciate it. And that's gonna be it for me for today. You guys will see me in another video really soon. Bye.